Puedes oírme.
Awesome.
Like that.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Metal Remains Backstage. This is Manuel from Madrid, and calling from a distance not too far away, we have Jennifer Haben from Beyond the Black. Hi, Jennifer.
Thank you for having me.
Can you hear me? I am calling from the distance, far away.
Hi, Jennifer. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm referring to the song, Be
Yes,
listening
I
to
know.
it.
I know. That's
And
why I repeated it.
I have two songs, so I have tons of dad jokes coming your way.
Yeah, perfect. Now I'm prepared.
But first, I'd like to start this conversation by asking what's been on your playlist recently?
Whew, a lot of different stuff. Of course, Hans Zimmer, as always. Phil Collins.
Awesome.
Something more happy, more Disney and stuff. To uplift my mood. I know that a lot of people are struggling with this kind of time, so uplifting songs.
Uplifting songs, like Golden.
Or Golden. I love Golden. I don't know. I didn't get it till I watched the movie. It was a little cringe for me, but still, I was so in love with the songs after this movie. So I was totally in love with all of the music.
Yeah, I listen to it all day because I have a son that likes it a lot. And we just came back from Seoul, from Korea, and everybody is listening to that over there.
Great.
Okay, Jennifer, you know what time it is. It's time to break the silence on Break the Silence, your upcoming 6th album set for release on January 9th, 2026. I feel very privileged to have listened to it already, thanks to Nuclear Blast, and I'm very excited to talk about it with you right now.
Yeah, I'm happy to talk about it too. And to tell you all the secrets.
I'd like to start at the creation of the album. You toured Europe many times over since your self-titled Beyond the Black album on 2023. Fans from around the world, including myself, enjoyed it, raised their heads to it, danced in the dark to it. I can go on and on, Did you ever feel intimidated by its success when creating this new record?
There are moments, of course, when you're thinking about it, but I think we've managed to just concentrate on what we wanted to tell the people with this new album. So and also to not compare it too much, since this is a totally new chapter for us. It's a totally new story, and I think I told you last time that Beyond the Black was the most like us, and being having the courage to do that. And this new album is a learning of everything. Every album is kind of telling the story of your life somehow, or in what in what chapter you are. And this time we wanted to talk about a problem that we saw, or that we are seeing still.
Yep.
So communication is key. If you are in a band, or if you are
that's why we're here.
Somewhere else, or with other relationships, communication is the most important thing. And what I see, or what we see, is that people, especially in the internet, are not really talking with each other. They are talking to get their opinions out there, and to not really listen to other opinions anymore. And I think this is something very dangerous. We just have black and white, and not really the gray tones anymore. And I think that is something that we need to change again. To not say, "Oh, you don't like this little thing that I don't like, or you use these words, but of course I know what your heart wanted to say, but it's the words that
It's
you
being
choose.
politically
So
correct.
yes, and I think that is dividing us more than ever.
Mhm. Yeah, I completely agree. And what would you think or say that makes these songs stand out from your previous ones thematically?
I think that since this was a very strong theme that we wanted to tell the people, everything around this album was like related to that. Also, the sound, when we talk about communication, and also like having these super connected people that are disconnected in the
Yeah,
emotion. And
ironically.
yeah, and also a lot of info that you get like every day. I think it was kind of yeah, logical to
Mhm.
have more electronical stuff in the sound as well.
Yes, I know you like
Still,
experimenting. I remember the chicken.
yeah. Yeah, that was funny. But yeah, we like to do that, and also since it was fitting to the theme, and we wanted to do like everything. This is our main concept, our main theme, and then we're creating the sound and the lyrics, the themes that we wanted to talk inside this, and yeah, the creating around this was the most important thing. So comparing this to another album wouldn't be very, yeah, it doesn't make sense
Okay,
somehow.
okay, fair. The singles have been released already. They have very nice videos. What can you tell us about the stories that these videos portray?
So it's kind of a whole movie from the beginning to
Yeah,
the last video.
with
So
movie type production scale.
yeah, yeah. Sometimes we tried to do 6 videos and telling like this theme that we were yeah, creating in the
Mhm.
beginning of this whole story. And for me, we do, you know, Love, Death and Robots, that you can,
Yes.
that was one inspiration for us to tell the same story or the same theme in different kind of styles. Of
Okay.
course, it's somehow similar, but it has a slight different look every single video, but still is
Yeah.
telling the same story. So this also should tell the people that you can have like a slightly different view on things, but still feeling the same. Also having like an animated video, that
Yes.
was always the idea, to telling the same story in a totally different view. Of course, fitting to the song, fitting to Japan and to what we love. We love anime, we love Japan.
Yeah, I
We
know.
love to do that feature together with Love Bites, with Asami. That just made sense to, yeah, to do like a really whole story about it and telling this from a totally different view. And yeah, and we will have like an event, a movie event,
Mhm.
shortly before our release in January, where we will show our fans exactly that, the whole story, the whole movie. And of course, we are listening to the other songs too, but we're also showing them behind the scenes material that nobody else saw before, and trying to explain our idea more and more. So,
Right.
and we're so looking forward to that. Since in doing that in a cinema is kind of, yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
Something for my
you're trying
heart.
to step on my following questions. Well, I am a Raven from heart. Not only I'm speaking with you because I was asked to. I'm very invested in the band and what you have to say. I love whenever I get a WhatsApp from you. It makes me feel like family, you know. So I knew about the movies and all that, and unfortunately, we don't have that everywhere. It's impossible, so I won't be able to witness that. But hopefully, one day you get the reach to get everywhere. And when it comes to the songs themselves, I see that there are some new stuff going on. That's very exciting for me. Let There Be Rain. It's very ethereal. I liked it a lot. It was a very good surprise. What can you tell me about that song and where those chorus come from?
As I said before, I think communication cannot be told if you don't include other cultures and other languages. So that was the main idea behind including Japanese, French, Bulgarian, and some other also an African singer.
Yeah.
So having these different things were also like super inspiring, and I think it made us more creative and finding a different kind of sound because we had these ideas and these cultural different kind of sounds.
Touchstone.
But the choir that you can hear is actually singing like a rain song, and we are telling the people in the lyrics that rain is washing away the pain, and that was just fitting perfectly. And I don't know if you know that this Bulgarian choir
No,
was
it was a
doing
great surprise.
a lot of amazing stuff. Yeah, they did a lot of amazing stuff. Also, with a singer that was working with Hans Zimmer before that I really admire. Also with Bring Me the Horizon that I really admire. So they did some amazing stuff, and I'm very happy that they did something with us as well.
Great. It sounds great. It brings a new dimension, I think, to your sound because it's a bit folky and it's something you haven't explored that much, maybe in a few moments here and there. Another song I wanted to talk, it was, of course, the one that will stand out the most for most people. It's La Vie is un Cinema, which is French. It was great listening to you, to hear you in French. What can you tell us about that? What inspired you to bring that to your record?
Since I was born near France, I was always like with my heart a little bit more into that language. When I was in my third year in school, it was my first language before English. So I wouldn't say I can talk a lot of French because it's very difficult. But I always loved the
my Duolingo doesn't go that far.
But La Vie est un Cinéma is a very, very, for me, a little bit chanson-like, and also that was inspiring that you had like a different kind of culture, trying to include that in the Beyond the Black kind of sound, but still taking something from the sound that you have there. And that was just something that made something beautiful all the time on this album.
Yeah, it works great. I liked it a lot. And I was wondering, Jennifer, since most of our audience in Metal Remains is from Latin America or Spain, I took the liberty of translating to Spanish just a snippet from your song, Can You Hear Me? So maybe if you can like melody it over the chorus of Can You Hear Me?
Can you say it before?
Yeah, sure. This will be. So it will
I
be
just
like,
need to hear the word.
Puedes oírme.
Oírme. Okay.
Estoy
Estoy llamando
desde un sitio.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Puedes oírme. Estoy llamando desde un sitio muy lejano.
Awesome.
Like that.
Great. That sounds amazing. We're going to wait for the Spanish version on your next time you go over here. Now,
maybe the chapter continues.
Maybe it does. Hopefully it will. Now, Break the Silence includes collaborations with talented artists such as Chris from Lord of the Lost and Asami, as you mentioned before, from the amazing Love Bite. What was your experience with them?
it's always super interesting what comes out of these features, because you always imagine something,
Yeah.
but most of the time, I think 90%, it's surprising what
Yeah.
comes out. Especially with Lot of the Lost, I think that it's always like bringing a new variety, but
Mhm.
especially with this one, Chris has such a deep voice,
Yeah.
and it's bringing some melancholy with it. So I think that this one was surprising me the most, and that I really, really loved it even more than before in the version where he wasn't on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that this was the most important thing on this album.
Great. Great. Now, this year, 2025, you had your first venture into Latin America with shows in Chile, Argentina, Brazil, and Mexico. What was your experience with the Latin American Ravens?
They've been amazing, incredible. We love them so, so much. And we hope to be back very soon, because really, you could feel how thankful they are that we are there.
Yeah.
And they waited for us like 10 years.
Especially nowadays when cancellations are everywhere.
Yes, and this was just incredible feeling to have such thankful people in front of the stages. We always have thankful ravens in front of our stages, but if people are waiting so long, I think it makes it even like 10 times more that you can
Yeah.
feel that.
Yes, definitely. Well, hopefully you can go back to Latin America soon and with a larger, of course, broader tour, because there are many places, like where I come from, El Salvador. I know there's lots of fans of your band that will be thrilled to have you there. And before we wrap up this chat, Jennifer, I want to let you loose and be free. Can you share with us one of your favorite backstage stories?
Oh, I'm not good with backstage stories. I don't remember anything. No. It's not because we were drinking too much.
Maybe that was my
No.
assumption.
No, 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 no. We're not drinking anymore on tour,
Okay,
or
good.
not that much, because we're disciplined and we don't want to cancel a show. But that
Yeah.
really changed. That really changed, and I just remember that tour with Amaranth when we were finally back on stage after
Mhm.
COVID.
Yeah.
So how thankful everyone was to be back on stage again. You could
Yeah.
feel that everywhere, and in backstage, in front of the stage, it was like everywhere, that love and thankfulness.
Mhm.
So that is what I always will remember, that feeling of being back.
Okay, great. You have your upcoming tour Rising High, which is not coming to Madrid, but lots of people in Europe are going to be able to see you. Any plans to come in over next year?
Hopefully, we always try to, but of course, we cannot go everywhere
Yeah.
all the time. There are some reasons why it's not possible, but yeah, we always try to see all of our ravens, and we hope to make it possible.
Okay, great. Well, there you have it, guys. Please be patient, and Beyond the Black will come over whenever they get the chance to fly over to your cities. So, thank you for your time, Jennifer. It's been great talking to you. I'm really excited for fans to listen to Break the Silence. It's gonna start 2026 in a very good way.
Thank you so much for your interest and for listening to this podcast or seeing it. So, yeah, hope to see you on tour. And I hope that you like what we're doing with the album. And yeah, that you get a lot of understanding and a lot of emotions out of it, and some special moments for you and for us together.
I'm sure they will. If you enjoyed this interview, please like it and share it with your friends. Make sure to buy and stream Break the Silence when it's released in January to double support Beyond the Black, and make sure to visit whenever they come near your city. See you next time, but until then, stay metal!
And Let There Be Rain, that choir that you hear is like, I don't know if I'm frozen right now. No,
Yes,
I'm
I
not
see that.
anymore. The
Winter
choir
is
that
coming, you know?
Yeah, winter's coming, right. You know everything.
Yeah.